Woo! Draft is over. I didn't pay too much attention to the second day because I didn't know a lot of the players. Usually I know quite a few of the players from the second day, but today I was just like, who are these guys? So I was just kind of trying to play it cool. Looking over all the stuff now, the Jets traded up to get the first pick of the third day and got a Sean Green, which, you know, I remember hearing his name a lot. People were hyping him up a lot. So, you know, I don't know too much about him, but he does have that steal potential, I think, because there was a period of time where people thought he was gonna, you know, go pretty high. Cincinnati took Michael Johnson early in the second, which I think is big because I like Michael Johnson a lot. He's, you know, very talented. He does have some weaknesses, but I really like that pick by the Bengals. Michael Johnson. Really feel that one. What else went down? Let's see. Again, I just don't know too many of these guys. It's like I can only analyze them on a by position basis. I think we traded up with the Eagles and acquired Dion Butler in the third round. Speedy wide receiver out of Penn State. I don't know where he fits in on this team because we do have a handful of average receivers, but I don't know how much room they have on this team, so I'm going to hope. I read a little bit about him. I like what I see, but it's hard for me to get too excited about that because we have guys like Ben Obomanu and you know, other mediocre receivers that can catch a few balls but are nothing special, you know. Excuse me. What else jumped out at me? We didn't pick again until like the 6th round, and then we drafted a couple of, I think we drafted a defensive end, I think another wide receiver. We drafted the guy out of Rutgers, the quarterback out of Rutgers, Mike Teal, I think, so that's kind of cool. I don't think he's going to make this team, but at least we got him here, you know, so maybe that'll work out somehow. What else? The Eagles traded for Ellis Hobbs. They got a couple picks for Ellis Hobbs, and you know, I don't know what to think about that because, you know, I don't think Ellis Hobbs is a good cornerback. I think he's a good return man. The Eagles don't need a return man because they have Demps, Macklin, and Jackson. So I don't know where he fits in. I didn't get that one. I don't think he's a terrible player. He's very fast. He's a good returner, but I don't think he fits in with what Philadelphia needs. Oh, the Giants. They got Brett Bomar. Keep an eye on this guy. Now, he's going to a team that has the quarterback that they like, so I don't know about him working out there specifically, but I like picking him up. Maybe he can develop something there, and we'll see what happens. Duke Robinson got drafted to Carolina, finally. I mean, he fell, and finally they scooped him up. Nate Davis went to San Francisco in the 5th, so he fell, kept falling. Finally, somebody picked him up. I don't really got much else to say about this. I mean, there's obviously some other interesting prospects here, but I don't know too much about these guys, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I know the Dallas fans drafted a kicker, and they were all kind of getting upset about that because that just makes no sense whatsoever, so you know, I don't know specifically what to think of that because they do have a perfectly fine kicker. I mean, Indianapolis took a kicker. I understand that totally, but not Dallas drafting a kicker fairly early in the draft as far as kickers go. They got him in like the 5th round. So that's really all I'm going to say here. That's really all I can feel from this draft. Nothing major going on the second day. I felt it was kind of a unsexy draft. So that's all I got for you guys. I had a fun draft, analyzing it, looking it over. I really liked what the Bengals did, and I'll leave it at that.